Good evening and welcome to Business Hub, your one-stop business mart where we bridge the gap between business owners and their target market. My name is Omobolanle Adeshui. Today on Business Hub, I have a wonderful guest in the house who would be talking about his business. His name is Prince Temilade Adewuyi from OB Events and Security. Good evening.
Good evening, ma'am.
Thank you for joining me on the show today.
Yes, ma'am.
So tell us about, please cut the ma. You can refer to me as Bola. All right, so let's talk about OB Events and Security. What's it about?
Basically, what we're into is crowd control.
Okay.
We also coordinate and we plan weddings.
Is that all you do?
Yes.
Do you organize for MCs? For
yes, we provide all
artists?
vendors. Yes, we provide
Okay.
all vendors to make the ceremony intact.
So now, you know how it is in Nigeria where a lot of people feel that, why should I waste my money in paying an event planner when I can just get my sister or my cousin to just plan everything without having to spend a dime? How are you dealing with that?
Well, I would say till tomorrow and forever, we always meet such people, but it's a process. And I would say it's not an easy task. Just like the way people see. People just feel, okay, get live band, get decorator, get this, get that. But everything is a process. There's a professional touch to it. Gone are those days where, okay, you want to have a union or you want to organize a party, then okay, you just call family members. I assign you to do this, do that. No way. Now, the life of today, the world we are today, we have people that are specialized in all
Those areas.
Yeah. And would I say it's an avenue also to create jobs for people? Because Nigeria today is not easy to get the corporate jobs, the big jobs. So people are going into other areas.
So how did you start OB Events and Security?
Well, it might look funny, but I got the insight from what I do in the church.
Ah.
Yeah, I'm a worker in my church.
Okay.
Yeah, so and I'm into security.
Oh, okay.
In church surveillance. So it's from the work I do for God in church that I got the insight to my business.
Okay, so now in providing security for people at events, you mean bouncers?
Yes.
So what
yes,
are
please.
the requirements? How do you recruit people to become your security men or the bouncers?
First and foremost,
let me tell you why I asked that question.
Okay.
Because I noticed that a lot of bouncers are always huge with the, you don't even want to confront any of them.
Yes, that's part of our requirements. You have to be physically fit. When I mean
But are you
fit,
not
you have to be
discriminating
big.
against those who do not have the physique?
Well, security are in different units.
Now, let's talk about the issue of event planning. Now, we know that a lot of things are involved in event planning. You have to get the cake, the wedding dress, and everything. Exactly when should someone who wants to hold an event contact or employ an event planner?
Well, I would advise maybe 4 or 5 months to the time, or much earlier, so that you can have everything in place.
Okay.
Because at times you might decide that you want to pick a particular vendor and it might not meet your taste. So it's always good to prepare ahead of time.
So actually, does the responsibility lie on the event planner to get all those people? Do you have them working with you or you have to outsource?
Yeah, we outsource. We outsource. The event planner is just the brain behind
the kind of people to get.
Yes. Yes.
Okay, so have you worked with people who are proven difficult, especially when it comes to satisfying them? Naturally men are insatiable, so have you had to deal with such people, and how do you deal with them?
In the long run, to deal with human beings, you have to be patient. I myself am not perfect. Yeah, so I believe everything is about understanding each other, job description, and be able to accommodate each other too. So I'll just say it takes a lot of patience.
So what does it take to start an event planning company?
First, you have to go to an event planning institute.
There are institutes where you learn event planning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, and they have seminars too, so they'll put you through, you get your certificates, then they'll give you referrals to and contacts on how you go about it and how you start.
So
Yes.
do you also provide training for people who want to become event planners like you?
Not yet.
Okay.
Not yet, but we'll
in
get
the
there
nearest
soon.
future, you're looking at that.
Yeah, because we're still learning.
So what's the culture of, event planning or employing event planners in Nigeria?
I would say it's only the elites that appreciate that sector. Nigerians have not accepted us like that because they just believe that, okay, whatever this event planner is doing, I can also do it. So I don't think I need an event planner. But structurally, if you want to get, if you want to have a successful event, definitely you need a planner. And this planner will help you structure your event so that you will not have any loopholes.
So being a man who wants to plan, say, a birthday or a wedding, you know, the weddings are usually majorly about the bride.
Yes.
How do you go about it, getting the taste, what exactly the bride wants, how she wants it to be? How do you go about it? Do you have women who you outsource that part to?
No, I do it myself. It's part of our orientation.
Okay.
Yes, definitely. If you're supposed to plan a wedding, the wedding is about the bride. So, yes.
The colors, the cake.
Yes, Yes, we do it. We do it ourselves. Like, I do it myself. I don't need to outsource it to a female to speak to the bride. We're taught on how to manage the brides, yes.
Do you also organize photographs, like the photography session of the events?
Yes, no, but we outsource it to photographers. We are not into photography.
So let's talk about security, especially in the area of crowd control. We know how Nigerian parties are, and best, like, let's go and eat rice. How do you manage the crowd? Because sometimes some people will tell you, okay, we sent out maybe e-invites for people to come for the event. But you know how e-invites can be. You can share it with someone and then someone else gets it. Someone you don't even expect gets it. And then the person has a proof and wants to gain access to the party. How do you stop such person?
What we do is, once we're already notified that, okay, it's going to be e-invites, we always advise our clients to have a guest list.
Okay.
So if you come with your e-invite, we check the list. If your name is on the list, yes, you are invited. If your name is not on the list, it's either you call the person that sent you the e-invite.
So say you have 1,000 people you're expecting for your party, you have to list them out.
Yes.
To give to the security.
Yes. They must follow protocol. If you're 1,000, if you're above 1,000 guests, everybody will follow suit. We'll check the list. If your name is there, yes, you're invited. If your name is not on the list, please step aside.
How far do you go for your event planning?
How do you mean how
far? How many things do you handle? How far do you go? What length? Do you also provide catering services?
Yes, we do. All vendors to make
the party area.
No.
Of course, I expect you to be modest, even if you're making all the money in the world.
No. It's not it's not the way people see it. Okay, I put it this way. I'll give examples with glamorous weddings where you see they use the big halls, they use the big artists, big vendors like interior decors, caterers and all. So when they just see the event planner that is supposed to be coordinating all these vendors, and you know we Nigerians now, once they just see you physically and they just see everything, they're like, this person has eaten our money, or this person has taken all the money, but it's not like that. The thing is, if we outsource a job to a particular vendor, the celebrants, they deal directly with the vendors. Our own duty is just to make sure that the brief that we're giving is being followed.
Okay. Who gives you the brief?
Our clients now, the celebrants. They'll tell us what they want.
All right.
So we'll tell the vendors that, okay, this and this
so
is what you're supposed to do.
So you interact directly with the clients?
Yes.
Okay.
So we're just like an intermediary between the vendors
and the clients. Amazing. Okay, so talking about, do you do decorations too?
No, we outsource it.
You outsource it. Now, being a man in this industry, I know a lot of women who are into event planning, who, decide how the wedding dress should be, how the cake should look, how the photography session should go. But being a man in this industry, how easy or how tough is it?
Yeah, it's not easy, but with God's grace, we're pulling through.
Tell us about some of the challenges.
Well, me as a male gender, dealing with a female gender, so I'm sure you can understand. It takes a lot of patience. So
what are you trying to say? That the female gender we have wahala. Is that what you're trying to say?
I don't want to be picking words. It's the grace of God. It's the grace of God.
But because of the people watching us,
yes,
they also want to learn what are some of the challenges I would face going into this particular business. I need you to let them know that it's not a bed of roses. Some of the things that they should envisage in going into this business. Okay.
What I would advise anyone that wants to come into this field, you have to be extra patient. Yeah. Apart from you being patient, you have to be more of a listener than a talker. Are you getting me? So if you're more of a listener than a talker, you'll be able to digest whatever your client tells you. And once you've digested, what you're supposed to do is you say, I'll get back to you. So that you can, within yourself, check yourself and make sure that everything follows suit before you start giving replies or telling your client what they are supposed to do.
Do you have a customer relations personnel who handles, the grievances of maybe some of your customers?
Yes. It's needed, because satisfying clients takes a lot of grace. So, yes, we do have a customer care service there.
So how long have you been in this business now?
If I tell you, you won't believe me.
Well, tell me, and let's see if I would.
18 months.
Oh, that's interesting. That's about a year and 6 months.
Yes.
How has it been so far?
Great. We're trying.
So the
We're
training,
still pushing.
The training actually for this business, how long does it take?
I think it depends on you as a person. It depends on
how fast you can learn.
Yes.
All right, let's take a breather now, and then we'll be back to talk more. I'm still speaking with Prince Temilade Adewi, and he's from OB Events and Security. Stay with Business Hub right here on ITV Africa, channel 181 on Star Times. All right, welcome back. It is still Business Hub, your one-stop business mart, where we bridge the gap between business owners and the target market. And with me live in the studio this evening is Prince Temilade Adewuye from OB Events and Security.
Yes, ma'am.
And okay, so now let's talk security.
Okay.
What are some of the challenges you face in providing security for events?
Okay, I'm sorry I didn't mention this. Most event planners, we have our own should I say specification.
Okay.
Yeah, like for me as an event planner, I decided to go into security.
Okay.
There are some event planners, they decide that they are going, they go into ushering.
Okay.
There are some, they go into interior decor. So even as an event planner, you have your own specialties where you fall in. Some catering. So for my own part, I decided to pick security.
Okay.
Yeah. So the challenge is there.
Yes, in providing security for events.
Most of the time, we always have issue with pricing.
Okay.
Yes, because clients, most of the time, once they just feel like you're a bouncer, they feel like you're a tout. Yes.
So they feel they shouldn't pay much.
Yes, and they believe that they are supposed to pay peanuts. But it's not so. Most of...
Have you ever been a bouncer?
Well, I work with them on the field.
Okay.
Yes,
I just wanted to clarify that.
Yes, yes, I work with them on the field. Always, always. I work with my... I won't say I work with my boys, I work with my team.
Okay.
Yeah, so anytime they're on the field, I always work with them so that they can just have this sense of belonging.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
So you were talking about the challenges.
Yes, we have problem with pricing. Then we have issues where we're being compared with other security units.
Like the police?
Yes.
I was going to ask if you work with any of the other security apparatus.
Yes, we do. We do. We work with the police, MOPO, soldiers, civil defense, anti-bomb.
How? What's the relationship like?
Well,
when do you contact them? When do you bring them on board?
It depends on the client. Some clients, they just want us alone to just handle their events. And this is because we're not armed.
Okay.
Yeah, so we'll be able to handle crowd. But you see...
But I see some bouncers with this
tasers.
Rod.
No, we call it a taser.
Okay.
Yes, yes, yes.
So isn't that harmful?
Yes, it is, but it's just to scare people off. But it's not like we're going to use it on anybody.
Okay.
Do you understand? It's just to maintain peace and order. Just to show them, just to show people that, okay, we have tools we can use to tame people that are just trying to mess.
Sounds like there are rules guiding
yes,
this.
there are rules. There are rules.
Job.
Even with the fact that we are licensed to use the tasers and pepper spray. Yeah. We are not authorized to just use it when we feel like, okay, there's a situation.
Okay, so when do you use it? We
use it when the situation is off guard.
Extreme cases.
Extreme cases. That's where we have maybe there are confrontations and all that. Because normally what we do is if we have a situation, something that we can talk out and sort it out, we don't need to use any force. But now where we bring in other units like the police and co, we just bring them for physical just for physical confidence, because they have ammunitions, we don't have ammunition.
And also
that's
to create that sense of decorum.
Yes. Yes, that okay. Here is fully secured.
So how do you deal with issues of theft? Because you know, in a party, in places where they have events, there are a lot of people. Yes. You have good people, you have the bad, you have the ugly. So how do you deal with issues of theft, kidnappings and all?
Kidnapping is very rare in events, That's why we always like to screen from the entrance people that are coming in and going out. So we use our discretion. So
do you think that's enough?
No, it's not enough. That's why we monitor around, because nowadays you have.
Do you use CCTV cameras?
No, we don't. We monitor physically. We just go around.
Okay.
We have situations now where you have people well dressed, looking really, really responsible. But what they only come to do in your events is pickpockets, or they come to pick food. And it's so sad that a lot of people don't have a lot of jobs. They don't have any jobs. They don't have anything to eat. So what they do is they just wait for events. Once there's an event going on, they just wear their best. They come in and all that. So the best way to handle theft and insecurity is by screening from your entrance.
All right, in wrapping up, because
Yes.
they are actually chasing us out of the
Yes.
studio right now, what would be your final words? What's your advice to people who are coming into this business? And how do you think the business is doing, especially generally in the Nigerian community?
Like I said, it's a process. You have to be patient. Be more of a listener than a talker. Be sensitive to your environment. And everything will work out fine.
All right. On that note, we just call it wraps on today's edition of Business Hub, your one-stop business mart, where we bridge the gap between business owners and your target market. And I've been speaking with Prince Temilade Adewuyi from OB Events and Security. My name is Omobolanle Adeshui. Keep making money and enjoy the rest of your day.